together to do a show, which we're actually still working on to develop a show. And when we started developing that show, we just were starting to hang out more often. And
how did you meet her? I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I've known her for years.
Okay.
But like I said, we started coming together. She started coming to my performances when I was doing stand-up.
Okay.
And she has a comedy background too. She was on Hell Day.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was told. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we were just in the same circles and hanging out around the same friends, and then we just clicked and started hanging together. And when we came together to create the other show, we were hanging together a lot more often.
Okay.
And then one day we were just in the kitchen watching Basketball Wives, and she doesn't really watch reality. I'm a reality junkie, which I can admit it. So I was like, you know what? That is a spoof. Like, we need to spoof that. She was like, yeah. So that was Tuesday. By Saturday, we filmed it, and we called all my girlfriends together. It was like, hey, I got this idea. Let's shoot it.
Okay.
And then from there, when it came out and it got so much press and it did so well, we were just like, we have something here. And it just took off on its own.
Okay.
And that's how that came about. And then as more and more people started recognizing us, I was like, okay, we need to name us. We have to do this. Like, this is happening. And that's how we came up. We're both Pisces.
Okay.
And we're both, so that's where the fish comes from. We're both pretty and we're funny, so Pretty Funny Fish.
Okay, that's cute. So we're gonna continue to do sketches via Pretty Funny Fish, and we're gonna bring. Okay.
Yes.
So things like that. Do you ever run those past your ex? Like, do you say, hey?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
The first one I did, I actually ran it. I sent it to him before I even uploaded it.
Okay.
And he gave me his critique. He gave me, he gave me a little bit of advice. Some of it I took, some of it I didn't. I went back and changed it, tweaked a few things here and there.
Okay.
But then I just figured, to me it was for women anyway, for a women audience.
Yeah.
So some things he didn't even get.
Right.
But he did say it's good. I like it. And even when I spoofed him, because on the third episode I spoofed him, he thought it was hilarious. He was like, okay, I'm honored, that's funny. Like, I was a little scared,
Right.
but he actually thought it was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of the Basketball Wives LA spoof that you all did, that was really fun. Well, I think it's funny. It was very popular.
Thank you.
And then I heard, a little birdie told me that you may be working on trying to do some reality TV.
I actually am.
Okay.
At the guys, the producers who did Hollywood X's, I'm actually working with them right now.
Okay.
We have a cast together.
Okay.
We actually are, like, fingers crossed. It looks like something is going to be happening very soon. But the cast that we have put together is a very good cast.
Okay.
And it's not going to be just like Hollywood X's, but it's in that vein. Like, we're not going to be fighting and, going and...
Hold on, because let me tell you something. Everybody says that before the show starts.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people, I talk to a lot of reality TV people, and they all say, we're not going to be like,
Well, I can speak for myself.
Okay.
I'm not, God, nobody doesn't get to me.
Okay.
But I have learned to control myself a little bit better. So,
Because I know this great TV would have been you trying to attack your current attorney, Kevin Hart's ex.
oh, that would have been great.
That'd have been great.
That'd have been great. I should be in jail, really. I should be locked up right now. So God had my back. He was like, no, he knew she was lying and she shouldn't be in jail, But, and it was just emotions.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the
Yeah.
potential reality show.
Mhm.
So, it's going to be wives or people that were married or are
It's going to
married,
be some wives, some ex-wives, some big players in Hollywood,
Okay.
real estate, money managing people.
Okay.
It's in that vein, but we're bringing a whole different twist to it.
Okay. Is it going to be funny or is it going to be reality?
Yes,
So
reality.
it's gonna be-
Faux reality, I
Okay.
guess you could say. Kind of documentary style as well,
Okay.
because it's not just going to, it's let's see, I guess more sort of like the feel of Eva, what's her name?
Oh, LA kind of confidential. Okay.
Yeah.
Girlfriend
Girlfriend Confidential.
Eva Marcel.
Yeah,
show.
Marcel, yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like that.
Okay, yeah. Because it was more about, it was entertaining, but it was more like friendship and like relationship issues sort of thing. But
Yeah,
more girlfriend. It was more
girlfriends coming together and working issues out and helping one another. Now, even with that show, they kind of threw Denise Lawton under the bus, in my opinion.
Are you friends with Denise?
I'm not friends with her, but we're associates.
Okay.
And I do like Denise.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like they threw her under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't even, okay, so I'm around,
Mhm.
just, not being social, but like working, like interviewing, talking to people, whatever. And I used to see those two together a lot
but we don't ever fight. When we have a problem, we get to the core of the problem and solve it right then and there. And maybe it's because we're both Pisces, we can get each other.
Yeah.
But I definitely, the cast of women that I'm working with now, I don't see myself. I could probably say I would probably be the peacemaker with that situation.
Yawn. Okay.
Yeah. But because I try to stay away from the drama.
Yeah.
You know, but if it comes, I deal with it. But I do try to stay away.
You're originally from Philly?
Yes.
Okay. Philly people a little rough on the edges.
But I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay. Even still. Even still.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you share anything else about the show, like the network or anybody else on the show? I'm just gonna assume someone will be on the show.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
She's got to be on the show because I'm with her every single day.
Okay.
But there's also Tyree's ex-wife,
Okay.
Norma.
Okay.
Miguel Nunez, if you're familiar with him. He was in Joanna Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Miguel Nunez, and then there's also Rockman Dawar's ex-wife.
Okay.
And then Mara Granderson, she is a big-time real estate agent. She's also
Here in LA.
Mhm.
Okay.
money manager. She's a phenomenal woman. I mean, she's handled with Evander Holyfield's accounts to Ray Lewis to a lot of other big celebrities and people in sports and entertainment. I'm drawing a blank.
How many?
right now.
Is it 6?
It's 6 of us.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So we'll be hearing more about that.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be
Definitely.
good.
Yeah. It's a great cast of women, and they're not just women that are using a man's name to, move themselves further along. They're actually very talented and driven, and they have a good future.
And this is not a spin-off of Hollywood Exes. It's its
No.
own show.
It's its own show. We're
Okay.
just working with the same producers.
Okay, gotcha. So let's talk about your new work that you're doing with Russell Simmons. What's that about?
Well, Russell's people contacted us. They saw our sketch, the Bow Down and Beyonce's behind the scenes, what happened at the Super Bowl sketch, and then they saw the Basketball Live sketch. And so Russell Simmons is launching a new digital media company called All Def Digital in mid-July. And so they approached us, and they loved our work, and so they asked us if we would supply them with some content. So now we're working on 2 sketches right now. We pitched them 2 sketch ideas, and they loved them. One is America's Best Twerker. So yes, I'm gonna be twerking.
Is that? I saw. Wait a minute. I was on your Instagram and I saw a picture of you on your pole on the like.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes, that was part of the sketch. Yes, that
I'm
was.
like, oh, she got a movie.
Just because I'm a mom doesn't mean I don't twerk. I'm now that I've done that sketch and wrote the sketch, I'm addicted to twerking. So I will bust out and twerk anywhere. So that one, and then there's another one, the Barbara Walters story with Nicki Minaj, where I transformed into Barbara Walters. Yes, and the story is Nicki Minaj's butt implants have deflated.
Okay.
So when her butt implants deflated, so did her career. So it's like in the future, and I'm interviewing Nicki Minaj, and Simone is playing Nicki Minaj.
Great chatting with